Welcome to the first episode of the summer series for Round Rumble TCG. Now, if you don't know what the summer series is, well, it is a summertime event that is taking place over a course of 7 days, so precisely a week, and I will be showing off new cards for Round Rumble TCG, such as this first one here, going over updates for the game, set changes, and much more. So this is the first episode, so hope you guys enjoy, and let's get into it. So to start off, I'll be showing off the card of the day. This one, now all these cards are summer themed, so to start off, this one is Ice Pop, themed off of the famous popsicle that everyone eats when it is 100 degrees outside or just really hot and you're sweating. Nice popsicle will cool you down. So this creature here costs 4. Its name is Ice Pop. As you can see, it has a little one eye there. Some hands, little cool like magic happening there. I just was kind of drawing, having fun with it. So yeah, kind of wonky fingers, but wonky drawing. But yeah, I liked how the shading turned out. So pretty cool. You can kind of tell it's a popsicle. Kind of not though. So kind of leaves some mysteriousness and confusion or questioning as to what this creature really is. But yeah, if you look down here, the attack is 3 and the defense is 5. The creature effect reads, this creature switches its attack and defense every time it attacks. So let's pull out a card here. If you watched last week's video, or not too long ago, about 4 days, we did a 4th of July special. That was Fireworks Soar and a couple other cards. But say Fireworks Soar here is defending my opponent, which will be on this side, and I place down Ice Pop. Once Ice Pop attacks for 3, that would be, right? The next turn, so when I pass the turn to my opponent, the defense would now switch to the offense. So now I become a 5-3. So not the best attack to attack with. And then now once it attacks, once Ice Pop attacks, its defense is going to become 3, which is really low, right? But here's the catch. Now, say you have a Shieldsman in, right? Now, these aren't the official stats. I'll be going off about that in a couple minutes, but Shieldsman has Guard. Now, Guard means that your opponent must attack the creature with Guard before it can attack other creatures, such as Ice Pop. So, say I pass the turn to my opponent, the attack and defense switch. So now Ice Pop is a 5-3, so really good attack, but now that we're defending, it doesn't matter. Now, once your opponent attacks, it would have to attack Shieldsman, and let's say your opponent doesn't have enough creatures to get past a Shieldsman and attack Ice Pop. Your opponent would pass the turn, and Ice Pop would now be able to attack. So once it attacks, it would now be able to switch. So now it becomes a 5-3. So pretty powerful. The effect itself is not like too crazy, but like I said, pretty powerful. So it could be pretty fun to play against. And I will say that the Summer Series cards don't really have a whole entire theme going on with the effects themselves, but the creatures do have the theme, of course, summer. As you can see here in top left, kind of represents the sun, just summertime. So yeah, thought that'd be cool. And then right down here, we have some text. It says, make sure it doesn't melt. So if you have an Ice Pop and you don't want it to melt because, well, that would stink. So yeah, so there you have it, folks. Ice Pop, pretty cool and interesting card. And yeah, cool ability. So I'll leave that there. Moving on. Now with the Summer Series, I don't want it to just be a card showcase. I also want it to have some other interest to it. So this huge paper here, I have the set 1 changes. So for episode 1 here, we're going to be going over the set 1 changes of the Royal Realm. So I have the Royal Realm cards here. Well, the rest of the cards over here, these are all the cards that are being updated right here. Now to start off with, we're going to look at Shieldsman. So before I start off, actually, I want to discuss what this is right here. So you have the name, you have the effect, either it's new effect or updated effect. And then here, the little circle represents the coin it now costs. And then this right here, this little fraction, it's attack over defense. So if you look at say Shieldsman here, it's going to have 2 defense, cost of 2. Can't really see there, sorry. Cost of 2 coins. And then its attack and defense is now going to be a 0-2 rather than a 0-4. So if that makes sense right there. So yeah, hopefully you guys can read that well. So yeah, so let's get into it. Shieldsman to start off with, right here. It reads, give +1 defense to one of your creatures besides this one on your field. Guard. So Shieldsman's now going to be a 0-2, pretty still solid stats, but no attack. Then again, it is supposed to be a defensive card, and it says give +1 defense to one of your creatures. Of course, not Shieldsman. And then on your field, a guard. So if you have been playing Realm Rumble, which you can learn how to play through my Discord, link down in the description below to join. Just kind of a community area to learn how to play and just talk about sneak peeks of the cards and help me actually make cards. So that's how you can learn how to play. And if you have played with Shieldsman, that is its new effect. The art will also be changing too, so it is kind of basic right now. Well, most of my cards are basic, but Shieldsman will definitely be getting an update. But yeah, next up we have Royal Prince, cost 6. It is a 3 attack, 6 defense card, and its new ability reads: for every creature on your field, not including this card, give +1 attack to this card. Max is 4. So with some of the cards, especially like in the Goblin realm, you can see effects can be really overpowered. And with Royal Prince, if it's not a max, this card can have infinite attack, which could be really good. Just a buttload of attack to really just make the game not fun. So this just balances it out. So you can read the effect there. It is pretty evenly matched to the new one it has, but just has a max of 4 now, and not 2 attack, but 1 attack. So yeah, there's Royal Prince. Now we have a Thief. Also would like to mention Shieldsman is a gold card, Royal Prince is a emerald, and Thief is a diamond rarity. So those are all the rarities. Emerald being the best, silver being the worst. Silver, gold, diamond, and emerald. Those are for you people that are new to Realm Rumble, don't know the official rarities. As you can't tell with the art and the card itself, I actually have to tell you, yes, that is a big flaw of Realm Rumble. Yeah, but moving on, we have Thief, cost 7, 1 attack, 4 defense. Its new effect will be, or its new stats will be, it'll be a 7 cost creature, it's the same there, and then 1 attack, 6 defense. If you read the ability here, it says choose one of your opponent's creatures' attack from their field and switch it with this creature's attack. This effect ends once you pass the turn, but may be used again once it's back to your turn. So this creature is pretty solid now with this new effect, especially with having 6 defense. It's a little more beefy. But yeah, the artwork will probably also be changing. It's just a little too basic for me. But yeah, so pretty solid stat. Could be seen for some cool plays with switching your opponent's creature's attack. But yeah, Royal Realm, all about attacking, so kind of fits the theme there. Next up, we have Pyromage. You can see the art here, one of the first color cards. I will be doing a color version and non-color version, hopefully, in set 1 release. But yeah, Pyromage, it now costs 5, 3 attack, 4 defense, rather than the 2 attack, 3 defense it had before. So definitely a good buff there. And its effect reads, for every creature on your opponent's field, give +1 attack to any creature of your choice. So if your opponent's running more of a goblin themed deck, or any deck that has many small creatures, Pyromage is going to do really good. So, and let's say you have another card in, such as, let's see here, what can I grab? Elven Ranger, right? You have Elven Ranger here. Pyromage is also played. You can give Elven Ranger like up to 5 attack plus, make Elven Ranger really good attacking creature, depending on what your opponent is playing. So yeah, pretty cool ability, and I could see it being used in a lot of decks now. As before, it was not being used at all because it was that bad. But yeah, moving on, one of the staple cards of the Royal Realm, as you might know, the Knight. Really basic, but yeah, costs 4 still 3 attack, 3 defense. And its new ability reads, or at least I should say, the now ability of the Knight, as it didn't have an effect before, or ability. But it reads, when this card dies, give +1 attack to one of your creatures. So it is a 3/3, pretty basic. It is a silver rarity, but just giving +1 attack to another creature on your field can really help you. So yeah, pretty simple card, simple art, simple name, simple everything. So yeah, staple card of Royal Realm, pretty solid. Next up, we have an equipment spell, Crown of Monarchy. It used to cost 5, now it costs 3, because I have more knowledge now of what the spells and equipment spells and all that should cost. But yeah, so cost 3 now, and says this creature gains +1 attack for every royal creature on your field. So of course, Crown of Monarchy is not a creature, but it's equipment spell. So you can attach it to, let's say, a knight, and boom, the knight gains the ability of this card. So that is the ability there. Moving on, we have Inflamed Rage. Pretty cool artwork there. You got the flames in the background. It costs 5. Now it's going to only cost 1. So pretty big difference. But the effect now says give a creature +2 attack and -2 defense for the end of your turn. So pretty solid. I probably will change it to your creature because I don't want it to be an attacking spell. I just want it to be a spell that increase your creature's attack. So yeah, that will be pretty solid. And then finally, Catapult with one of the biggest changes. Still costs 7, 5 attack, 5 defense, as you can see here. And its new effect says, if your realm life total is below 10, this creature gains +1 attack every time it attacks. So especially late game when you can get out bigger creatures, especially maybe a creature with guard or creatures that can defend well and direct attacks away from cards like Catapult, then Catapult can grow to a really strong card. And yeah, so yeah. Catapult, also a new strong card that will definitely be seen in some good Royal decks. So yeah, and folks, well, I'll end it there. Hope you guys enjoyed. I know there's a lot to go over there, but first episode of the summer series starting well. Now, the day of recording this, it is the first day of the summer series. So when you see this video, I recorded it this day. So I'm sorry for it being so late, but yeah, I'm so glad I got it out. And the next upcoming days, I should say the next upcoming 6 days, I'm excited to show off more cards like Ice Pop and more changes to the other realms and Realm Rumble TCG. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed, and see you guys in the next episode of the summer series.